We are breaking into programming because we do have a tornado warning that is now in effect for Fulton and Saratoga counties until 5 o'clock this evening. We're going to go ahead and look at some of these web cameras. We are getting some storm reports in now. Ping pong ball sized hail in Galway. That is 1.5 inch in diameter. Now we're looking at Wilton right now, northern Saratoga County. Not looking too bad. Looking at the radar, the heaviest of the rain is just to your west. So if you're in Wilton, stand by. It is heading in your direction. From Malta, the south side of Saratoga Lake, skies are getting dark. And if you look way out there, it looks like you can kind of see perhaps a little bit of a shelf cloud there on the left-hand side of your screen. Skies definitely starting to look ominous as this storm continues off to the east, again, towards Saratoga Springs, towards Milton, towards Ballston Spa. We're also going to take a look at Malta as well, or Milton, excuse me. Raining pretty heavily there, perhaps a little bit of wind as well. Bringing you another tornado warning through Saratoga and Washington counties. This warning goes until 5:45 this evening, and the area of concern right now is right around Malta to Round Lake. This is where pretty good rotation is seen on the radar right now, at least in terms of the radar. Now, this is heading east-southeast at 24 miles per hour. This particular storm has had a history of producing some very damaging wind gusts as it moved through Fulton and of course, western portions of Saratoga County. So what you're looking at, this red is away from the radar. The green, of course, is towards the radar. This is the area of concern right here between Malta and Round Lake right now. If you are in this area, you need to take shelter immediately. If you're in Stillwater, if you're in Mechanicville, take shelter. This is definitely a radar-indicated tornado. It is coming down in buckets right now. Typically, you could see to the north end of Saratoga Lake. You can see Snake Hill in there. It is blinding rain, potentially some small to medium-sized hail, very heavy winds. And that's what everybody in the line, in the path of this storm, has to deal with for the next, about 25 minutes or so. And there's the rotation right there. Do you see that red? This is where we're concerned. From Cold Spring Road to Meehan Road, and we just got an updated scan, right along Meehan Road to McDermott Road. This is, again, just northwest of East Saratoga Junction. So we do have, again, shear up to almost 60 miles per hour. Okay, tornado warning. Tornado has been observed for Rensselaer and Saratoga and Washington counties. Now in effect until 6 o'clock. A confirmed tornado was located near Mechanicville, moving east at 40 miles per hour. So if you are in northwestern Rensselaer County, you need to take shelter immediately. This is no longer a radar-indicated tornado. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground heading towards Rensselaer County, right now just north of Stillwater. This is until 6 o'clock this evening. This is the area right here. We've been talking about it for the last several minutes now, just south of Stillwater, just northeast of Mechanicville. Take shelter immediately. If you're in Schaghticoke, if you're on Schaghticoke Hill, if you are in Johnsonville, Millertown, this storm means business, and you need to, of course, take it seriously. Again, as I've been mentioning, get to the lowest level of your home. A tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement, an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid any windows. If you're outdoors, if you know anybody outdoors in Rensselaer County right now, contact them. Tell them to get inside. Tell them to get to a safe place in their home. Try to get into a substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. That means covering your head, covering your face with blankets, anything that can protect you. And I'm going to show you something a little bit different here, because this is where I'm particularly concerned that this cell is producing a tornado right now. We're going to look at the correlation coefficient. So what you probably have never seen anything like this before. What it's actually showing you is the different particles in the air. To the north, where you see all the reds, the oranges, that's all one particle. Notice where you see the yellows, that is where the tornado is on the ground right now in northwestern Rensselaer County, right around Beavis Road, Hem Street Road, heading towards Brown Road. This is the area of concern, just northeast of Reynolds, just east of Mechanicville. We just got a new updated path on this. Let's see, Stillwater 542, Bakers Grove 554, Schaghticoke 555, Valley Falls 557, South Easton 558, Johnsonville by 602, Millertown 603, and Tomhannock by 604. The BTI, we've been talking about this all afternoon. The higher the number, the more likelihood that there is a tornado in the storm. It is now up to 4.8. We were talking about mid to upper twos about an hour ago as this storm was moving through Saratoga County. Just getting an updated scan, and I do not like the look of that. Here is where that tornado is. Essentially, right over, just east of Schaghticoke, excuse me, just west of Schaghticoke right now, right around Stillwater Bridge Road. Stillwater Bridge Road up to Hempstead Street. That is where the concern is right now for the tornado that was reported. It has been spotted on the ground heading east. This is the area right here, this hook, this little hook that you see right here. That's the tornado. Again, it is heading east, east-southeast, towards Verbeck Ave, towards Main Street, towards Casey Road, Geary Road in northern Rensselaer County. Take shelter immediately. Again, if you're in East Pittstown, you have time. If you are in Lee, Millertown, Johnsonville, South Easton, Barker's Grove, Crandall Corners, you have time. Take shelter. Get to the lowest level of your home, away from windows. Be sure to protect your head. We're getting reports of significant damage in Stillwater to a home on McDermott Road in Stillwater off County Route 75. And that's right around the area that that tornado warning, that tornado warned cell went through. So would not surprise me one bit. They just reissued the tornado warning until 6:45 for northern Rensselaer County. This includes Pittstown, Hoosick, Grafton. These are the same areas that we've been talking about all afternoon long. If you've been with us for the tornado coverage, it is radar indicated. As of 6 o'clock, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles west of Hoosick Falls, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Again, this is the same cell that we've been watching, that we've been tracking since Herkimer County this afternoon. We are seeing a significant amount of shear with this, 69 mile per hour wind shear. Also, we're seeing some large hail. BTI, Barron Tornado Index of 2.6. The higher the number, the higher the likelihood that there is for a tornado in a particular cell. Now, I'm going to put on the storm relative velocity here. This is where the tornado is located. If it is on the ground, it is just south of East Pittstown, just southwest of West Hoosick, right around Gifford Road, right around J. Harrington Road. That is heading to the east, southeast, at about 20 miles per hour. We are getting video in right now from Mechanicville, from some of the rotation. You can see that in the clouds. If you look very closely, video is the best. So if you're able to do so safely and you can get video of anything like this, that is the best to really see, especially in instances like this, where you actually see the rotation in the clouds. You see the upward motion, the warm, humid air feeding into these storms. The rotation, once again, is starting to pick up on the radar. And if you are in Potter Hill, that is the area you need to take shelter immediately. This is heading towards North Petersburg and Petersburg Junction. This is the area of the rotation, right along State Route 7, Troy Hill Road, right along Potter Hill. If you're in Potter Hill or you know somebody who is, please alert them to this. We do have a Barron Tornado Index 2.7. Again, the higher the number, the more likely there is rotation. And the Barron button indicating significant rotation with this now, shear up to 80 miles per hour. It will be getting into southern Vermont. So if you're in southern Vermont, now is the time to take action. You may not have a tornado warning just yet, but now is the time to take action, especially if you are in North Pownell, Old Bennington. Okay, we do have some video from Mechanicville right now showing a little bit of the rotation from the storm as it moved through.
It's crazy.
And you can hear them saying it's crazy. It is a little crazy. We don't usually get tornadoes around here very often, and just incredible. Okay, we are going to another video from Meehan Road in Stillwater. This one, it looks like you can clearly see the funnel there. Little shaky video, but in the middle of the camera view, that is definitely looking like a funnel cloud to me. Again, it's a little hard to tell sometimes. That is definitely a funnel cloud. You can see the rotation, definitely a funnel cloud. This was Stillwater?
Meehan Road in Stillwater.
Meehan Road.
Jeffrey Quackenbush, thank you for letting us use this.
Yes, Jeffrey Quackenbush, thank you for this. Take a look at that. This is from Tommy Clark, and where was this? This was around Hoosick Valley. Definitely a funnel cloud there. You can see it right in the center of the screen. Not sure if it's touching the ground. If it's touching the ground, then certainly it was definitely a tornado. But that is definitely a funnel cloud that is located there. They are extending the tornado warning until 7 o'clock this evening into Bennington, Vermont. If you are in southern Bennington County, this is where you need to take shelter now. At 6:27, right now, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Hoosick Falls, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. So there is the extended warning into southern Bennington County. Bennington, I think you're going to miss the worst of this storm as the rotation has been south of you. But if you are in North Pownell, that is where the rotation is, actually right here, right around Vermont Route 346. All right, I hear we have News 10's Jamie DeLine out in Stillwater surveying some of the damage. Jamie, what are you seeing out there? How do things feel in the wake of that storm?
Rob, we just got to Stillwater a little while ago, and as you can see, there is significant storm damage here on McDermott Road. Not only is there trees and branches in the road, but if you look over at these neighbors' yards, you can just see debris scattered throughout. And if you look at this home over there, it looks as if the roof came off of the we see, and there's just broken trees everywhere down here. We have yet to talk to neighbors to see what they heard and what they saw, but things are, pretty significant here. There are road closures, so if you're driving through this area, be aware of that. But as soon as we learn more, we'll let you know. But for now, reporting live in Stillwater, I'm Jamie DeLine, News 10, ABC.
Tornado warnings continue for Rensselaer County, southern Bennington County. Also, a severe thunderstorm warning now until 7:30 for Rensselaer County and northwestern Berkshire County. Tornado is possible. There's a little bit of rotation in that. But we're going to head out now to a video coming in from Stillwater.
From Schaghticoke. Schaghticoke from Brian Neary. Thank you to Brian Neary for sharing this with us. Dark skies there, he said, seems to be over or settling down in that area right now, but scattered damage in that area. But that is Schaghticoke, Brian Neary. And
definitely looks like, yeah, Definitely like a wall cloud, not like the other video that we've seen with that rotation, Sam. I mean, that was
Other videos have been
impressive. You can really see the rotation there. Jamie, what are you seeing in the aftermath of that storm? I know we saw a little bit of the damage earlier. I think I heard maybe some damage to a mobile home there.
Hi, Rob. Yeah, there's significant damage here in the town of Stillwater. Neighbors are coming out of their homes, they're surveying that damage, and as you can see, there's broken trees, leaves are scattered throughout the ground. I just spoke to neighbors over here who say they got alerts on their phone for a tornado warning. That's when they went inside their home, they went in the basement, and they stood there until it was safe to come out. And they said there's across the way, you can see this home over here, the roof has come off, it has flown off, and parts of it are scattered throughout the yard and into their neighbors' yards as well. We have crews working on power lines and fixing tipped poles, and there's also crews here that are cutting down trees just to try to. As we learn more, we'll let you know, but for now, reporting live in Stillwater, I'm Jamie DeLine, News 10 ABC.
It's tough to social distance, but we think this warrants having both of us. Rob, great job. Great job today. We want to show you on box number 2 what's going on in Schenectady.
Yeah, you know, Schenectady right now, guys, if you can bring up box 2, I see it over there in the preview there. It is coming down very heavy. You know, we've been talking about this storm a little bit because, of course, we've been dealing with, you know, the tornado warning storms to the east, but this is the line. This is the cold front that's moving through, and it's producing tremendous rainfall right now. We have a time-lapse video now showing a little bit of rotation in Stillwater as that thunderstorm moved through.
Yeah, you can see that storm.
The entire storm is just rotating.
Well, that's, you know, when you have a supercell.
Look at.
I think, was that a brief touchdown?
It almost looked like it. And
then you lose it in the rain, obviously. Guys, can you re-rack that? Let's see that video coming out of Stillwater again. Re-rack that for us. Brad Wagner. Oh, and then can you stop it right there? Stop it right there. Can you do that?
There
right
it is. There it is, right in the middle
we
of the...
We think that that's possibly the funnel cloud or tornado right there. And what happens is with these storms, they get rain wrapped, and you lose it when the rain and the hail comes in. All right, hit play. And you'll see how that kind of gets covered by the rain.
It looks like maybe a brief touchdown. It's hard. I mean, you can't see behind the trees, and then of course you lose the, like you just said, you kind of lose the vantage from the heavy rain that's coming down.
Yeah, that was, you know, that might be the best video.
Tonight, significant damage on McDermott Road here in the town of Stillwater after a strong storm moved through around 5:30 this evening. Crews have been working hard trimming trees and fixing power lines.
When I come up here, the sky was completely black, really black. It took me probably 3 minutes to get up here.
What he discovered, a roof ripped right off of this home, parts of it scattered throughout neighbors' yards along with other debris. Broken leaves and branches littering the road, as well as split and uprooted trees, limbs now laying on top of people's homes. When first responders arrived on scene, they made sure all of the neighbors, including Jackie White, were okay.
We were just about having dinner, and an alert came in on the phone saying that it's a local warning for tornado, and if we're in this area, we should immediately take cover in the basement or some safe place.
And that's exactly what she did.
Through the window downstairs, we were able to notice the heaviness of the wind and the blowing, and you get this moment of silence, and then all of a sudden, something's happening.
When it was safe to do so, she came out and surveyed the damage around her home.
A lot of debris in the yard. It doesn't seem like it affected us too much, other than our back deck a little bit. But other than that, it seems like we're okay, but around us, we're not. The houses around us are not.
While other homes like this one have a lot of damage, the fire chief says luckily no one was seriously hurt.
Everybody's good, thank God. Yep.
And all the pets are okay?
Pets are okay. We got a cat missing in the house. It's probably in hiding right now.
Crews have been working on repairing downed power lines and a tipped telephone pole on the road. Neighbors already have been cutting down trees and cleaning up the damage. And of course, the cleanup will continue tomorrow as well. And I'm told that the National Weather Service will be up here to determine whether or not a tornado actually touched down. Reporting in the town of Stillwater, I'm Jamie DeLine, News 10 ABC.